What is going on, everybody? It is Craig, and we're back with movie number 16 of 2009, or movie review number 16 of 2019. Dead Stop from 2011. Dead Stop is a movie. That's pretty much what we're going to say. No, I can't say what type of movie it is exactly because it's a little bit vague. It could be a Bigfoot movie. It could be a werewolf movie. It could be a something in between, but it's a very savage creature type movie, if you will. They probably wanted to be Bigfooty, but it's in the desert. So, but the werewolfy, they don't really make a thing with the moon, so we'll say it's something in between. And if I didn't know better, I would say there was a Reverend Rose sighting at the end, which makes me think werewolf. And if you've seen the movie, go see it, and that'll make sense to you. And if you don't know who Reverend Rowe is, well, I kind of feel bad for you, I guess. You gotta get yourself out there more and meet some new films. But Dead Stop, van of kids, they pick up a couple of hitchhikers, a professor and his wife, who explores and goes around the world. They stop, they're lost. They get out of the car, they camp, during the camping, the one hitchhiker tries to get with the one guy, and he's like, no. But then the girlfriend of the other guy tries to get with the same guy, and he's like, yes. I don't know why they threw a random love triangle in the middle of a film like this. I also don't know why. And yes, there will be spoilers, which means you know what that means if you've been paying attention. It literally made zero sense because you had in this case you had three couples and a brother, some random emo kid who had to go along because I guess he wasn't allowed to stay home alone, but he was old, which was weird. So I don't know. And they're cheating on each other that way. Which why? And that's this type of movie. It really seemed forced. Okay, and if the guys are friends, like, what are you doing? All of a sudden, banging your friend's girlfriend, and you're doing it in the camp. Like, you're pretty much hoping no one else opens their eyes. Like, totally unnecessary. But that's it. Next morning, wake up. They go to start up the van. The van won't start. The battery is dead. And then they're like, oh, fuck. I go, one kid, the one who got cheated on, he's like, okay, listen, I'll go walk down that way, keep going, see what I find. The other's like, okay, we'll hang out here. We got some water. Don't have much other as far as supplies go. And we should be fine. Some car will come along. No car came along, so then that night they're camping again. They're like, okay, in the morning we'll figure it out. And then all of a sudden you hear some noises. They get in the van, and then something keeps trying to get in the van, attacking it, bumping into it, scratching at it. And then same thing happens the next night, and they realize how big this creature is, how strong it is, yada yada. There's another car they saw, so they go find it, and all of a sudden, they literally walk to the car, bunch of dead bodies, they leave. They don't check the car for the battery or to see if the car runs, but then they get back to their camp out, like, oh, let's go to the battery. And like, oh, fuck, I lost my keys there, let's go back. It's almost like a cheesy video game task where you keep having to do the same thing over and over again. So, in that regard, I found it whimsical, because, jerk-offs keep getting killed. But it's like, it just really doesn't make sense, because if you walked miles and miles to find this car, you're not going to run away from it because there's a dead body with it. You're going to be like, well, yeah, there's a monster ripping people apart. Let's see if their car starts, so let's take their battery. And eventually they did take the battery, and the few that were left remaining were able to get in the car and drive off. And by the few that were left remaining, I mean two. And guess what you do? After it hits the creature, of course you get out of the car like an asshole. And then you get out of the car and you get killed. And then the last girl gets out of the car and she gets killed because there were two. Because, again, when the movie ends, the guy who I called Reverend Rowe, you see the movie, you know why I call him that, he's like walked out and he saw the dead body and he's like, where's your sister? So all of a sudden there were two of them. I hate that premise, and we're going to see that premise pop up again in a movie after this. Like, where all of a sudden there are multiples of the creature. Like, you thought you were just dealing with one, but no, not one. There's more than one, so everything you knew is no more. Obviously, since I gave you spoilers, the rules are if it's under 5, I'm going to spoil it because I need to bitch about it because I don't recommend you see it. This isn't horrendous. It might be worth it for Reverend Rowe thing, but I don't know. We're going to give this a 4.75. And thanks, folks. That's my time.